Welcome back inside the Now Morning Show. This morning we're getting things started in a very interesting way. We have the Honorable Justice Gillian Lucky JA here with us this morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Rokas, and how are you?
I am intrigued.
Okay,
How
well,
are you?
That's a good way to be. I am very good. I am in the presence of a celebrity. I
please.
yourself,
You
all
can
these
tell
great
me about
people.
celebrity.
Listen.
You've been a celebrity longer than me.
No. But this is familiar territory, yeah? This is familiar territory. Whenever I come, I feel that sense of nostalgia.
Nice.
Like how people feel about Star Wars.
Oh, wait. How long have you been a Star Wars fan? Let's start
Sure.
there.
First movie, 1977, Star Wars.
Right.
And I'm born in 67. So I saw it as a 10-year-old child.
Okay.
Yes. And
that
since
would
then,
explain a lot, because when I saw it, I would have been a child as well, but I didn't connect with it because it wasn't like, I was like, this is kind of old.
yeah, you know, Rokas, I know the age difference. I'm seeing the generation gap, yes. And I'm sure the TV is picking up the fact that, yeah, I am older than you. And I'm 58.
Don't mind you look younger than me, but it's all right.
No. We're not taking that this morning. We are taking that this morning. But I'm 58, so it's from a 10-year-old being fascinated at first as a 10-year-old, but then really getting into the rhythm of what the theme of Star Wars is about.
What is the theme of Star Wars about?
Truth, justice, integrity, courage, sacrifice, struggle, recognizing that the fight to ensure that good always conquers evil, that light always conquers darkness, is something that you have to continually be aware of. In other words, when you see Star Wars, when I saw it in 1977, ended perfectly for me as a 10-year-old. The people went off with the correct people, there was the romance, there was the fighting, the bad man went down, Death Star is gone.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, we recognize, because we didn't have social media in those days, and then you realize, but wait, there is another part.
Yeah.
The Empire Strikes Back.
Right.
And that's when now evil rose, because the Empire Strikes Back, bad people. So you had to go now, and you realize, wait, it wasn't a nice, happy ending, and they all lived happily ever after, because now the fight is continuing, and characters are beginning to grow. The Empire Strikes Back will always be my favorite, because that's where you meet my guy, Yoda, Master Yoda. But again, all of us who are Star Wars, some will say fans, some will say fanatics, some will say they're obsessed. It is the recognition that the integrity must always reign supreme. And there is some of the characters you love, you have to see them. You have to see them go. They die. But the fight continues. And when you saw, and I saw, of course, in later years, Rogue One,
right,
which is what happened just before. The only Disney movie, I think, where everybody died. Yeah, the prequel, Rogue One. That was the only Disney movie, I think, Rokas, in which everybody, all the main characters die. What was important is, even though they knew they were going to die, because they recognized, okay, they were going to blow up the planet, the bad people, their main thing was get those plans out. They needed to get the plans for the Death Star out. And you saw that hope, that get it out. And that's why when the Princess Leia character in Rogue One gets it, she reminds everybody that you are never defeated. You are never defeated as long as you have hope. And that, to me, is what resonates. So whenever in life we have struggles, Rokas, we're always going to have struggles in life, with trials, tribulations, times. I have never been somebody who just raises my hand and says, nothing else. There is always something else you could do. Even if all you could do is just be around others and give them strength and hope.
So
faith and courage.
You inviting people to come celebrate your love of Star Wars and their love of Star Wars, or is it just an exhibition of all things Star Wars?
No. We have to dig deeper than that. We Star Wars people. What it is, I've been collecting for a long time. And what I realize now as a 58-year-old is that you really have to spread the message of Star Wars. Let's just keep remembering what it is, right? Message of Star Wars is be resilient, be courageous, and sacrifice and struggle, yes, but you have to do everything to ensure that good conquers evil, light over darkness. So what I'm doing is, I am not displaying my entire collection, but what I have done is I've gone through my entire collection, and I want everybody to have a piece of Star Wars.
Okay.
So there'll be Star Wars fans who are coming to take part in the trivia. If you don't know Star Wars, if I could just say, if you don't know Star Wars, please don't come and take part in the trivia. There will be other things for you. There will be other things for you, because we have prizes and you're laughing so much. But we have prizes, we have giveaways. We want everybody to be included.
Yeah.
I want everybody to get a piece of Star Wars, because every piece of Star Wars that I have reminds you of some part of the film that it represents.
Yeah.
So, for example, on a hard day, I could just look at any piece and I could think, oh yeah, that was when they were in the trash collector and they had to get out, or this is when they were on Hoth. So that's what it's all about. So it's just coming to have fun, Ruckus. You want to come? Are you a Star Wars fan? Seem to.
I'm not. I don't want to lie to you. I don't want to lie to you. I saw.
Maybe when they do the replay, you might want to edit that part, but please.
No, it's fine. I said it before, right? Because I said, like, I watched the older ones, the
of
first
course,
batch.
the trilogy, right? The original trilogy.
The original trilogy.
Yeah.
And then I saw Rogue One.
Right.
Episode 1, right? That's episode 1?
No, Rogue One came after.
Right, that's the episode 1, but they label it episode 1, no?
Right, because it becomes before the other prequel trilogy.
So I saw that one of the new batch.
Right.
And then I was like, okay, maybe this is not for me. And I don't judge anybody who's a Star Wars fan. I mean, I can accept that maybe it's just not for me. But what I do take away from your message here is the power of art. To be able to tell these stories, to be able to bring hope and to bring resilience, and to bring that fight of good over evil.
Correct.
And the power of art to do so. And we do that all the time. So I definitely connect with that theme. And
but I have to tell you, Rogue One came just before A New Hope. So the ones that came after, the reason I say that is I really got involved in Star Wars with what I call the original trilogy.
Right.
So if you were to say, for example, you're not a Star Wars fan, but you're aware of it, it was quite clear. When I came in the studio, you said, may the force be with you, you recognize Yoda. If you didn't recognize Yoda, we would have had a problem, right?
I ain't so bad.
And you even spoke in the way he spoke, which is, of course, a different way, right? Try not. Do or do not, there's no try. Yeah. The most powerful line I think he ever gave us. And the thing is, the original trilogy got us all excited. And then there was the prequel trilogy that came thereafter when we meet Anakin before he becomes Darth Vader.
Yeah.
And they just needed to fit that missing piece. That piece of, okay, so you end with that original, what we call the prequel trilogy, when you see Anakin Skywalker all burnt up and so. And of course, the very nasty, horrible, evil emperor Palpatine coming to see what he can, how he can fix him. And Rogue One had to fit in right there to explain, well, okay, what happened between then and what we saw in 1977. But you see, the messaging, and that is what I want young people of Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning, Sophie. Thanks for all your assistance. Sophie, the producer. And to just say that what we want to do is make sure that that message is spread to the young people. That listen, life is going to be hard, but remember, we are Trinbagonians at the end of the day, and we have to have that fight and that resilience and that struggle. Sometimes you are going to lose. Live to fight another day, but never say you are defeated. You are not defeated. You will have setbacks. I tell people, they say you're defeated. I said, don't ever use that phrase with a Star Wars person. We are not defeated. We have setbacks. And we have situations. We have situations and setbacks. And we will overcome.
All right. This is happening this Sunday.
This Sunday, the 9th. It is at Arnim's. Arnim's is right on Tragarete Road. It's right on the corner of Colville and Tragarete Road. Starts at 10 a.m., goes until 4 p.m.
Oh, it's a full day.
It's a full day. When you have Star Wars, we are community, so there are people who have to go to church, right? We don't want people coming and, not going to where they need to go to first, which is, of course, their God, and so that's important.
And then you come.
And then you come, and just come as you are. You don't have to dress up. Listen, okay, let's just say you decided to visit Ruckus. I would want to make sure you got one of the little giveaways and prizes.
Right.
So I would ask you a question that you know. Name one person in Trinidad and Tobago who loves Star Wars.
Justice Gillian Lucky.
We'll call me Gillian Lucky for the purposes of this morning. You understand? You get a prize. We're not here to make people feel excluded. Sunday is a day to make everybody feel included. And the collectibles that I am parting with, and I'm smiling.
So wait, you're giving them away?
No, the collectibles are what you can purchase.
Oh, okay.
So you purchase any collectibles. I know you purchase out. But when you purchase, you will get little extras and the prices. I have to tell you, I am not doing this to make profit because I want to make it clear. The proceeds and when you're in Star Wars, you have to have a writing partner, right? And Solo had Chewbacca, Leia had the whole group. And my writing partner in it has been Suzanne Sipasad.
Okay.
She's been somebody who's really been encouraging me, and she fell in love with Yoda.
I was about to say she's also a Star Wars fan, I imagine.
Not to my extent.
Okay.
But she's somebody who appreciates message.
Right.
And she and I, have spoken about the need not only to sell some of these collectibles, because there comes a time when you run out of floor, wall, and ceiling, right? And friend spaces. So what we're doing with the proceeds, schools, I can't give to everyone. We can't give to everybody. But throughout Trinidad and Tobago, and I've already gotten 4 primary schools in Tobago, we are going, whatever we get, whatever we get, we're going to divvy it up, as we say, and even if it's a small amount, just give it to schools. There are people in Trinidad and Tobago and young people and the parents of these young people and custodians and guardians who are struggling, who are sacrificing. Some of us take it for granted that we jump in our car every morning and we go into school and we have clothes. There are some people who, for that, just that exercise, that process of working out how we're going to school, it's something that is real. And that is why we want to share it. And that is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, Ruckus. So you understand why I'm excited about the Star Wars?
I definitely get it. I feel the passion coming out of you, and I definitely appreciate it. And I invite everybody to come on down this coming Sunday at Arnim's Art Gallery from 10 a.m. Is it free entry? Is it
free entry?
Free entry.
You join Star Wars.
And before we wrap up this morning, you have to make Yoda do a little something.
I'm going to make Yoda do it. And as I'm making Yoda do it, I'm just saying something. I want to say thank you very much to Arnim, who's a very good friend, giving us this space. I want to say thank you to Brenda, who's assisting, and CL Communication. I'm just saying they've really been helping. They're real Star Wars people out there, you know. So Yoda, don't embarrass me on screen, please. So you turn him on.
Oh boy. Yeah. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Justice Gillian Lucky joining us this morning to invite you to Arnim's this coming Sunday. Forever Star Wars, a collector's tribute, and you can be a part of it. It's kicking off at 10 a.m. We're going to take a quick break and come back with more.
And may the force be with you. Thank you so much,
Rokas. May the force be with you as well. Yoda boy. All right, guys, let's take a break.
Star Wars. Star Wars. Star Wars. Star Wars.